Viewers, you must have often heard strange yet fascinating news about Ibrahim Traoré, that sometimes he releases thousands of goats into the desert, sometimes he builds walls out of old tires across the sands, and sometimes he spreads honeybees deep into the forests. But this time, he has taken a step that has once again shocked the entire world. Yes, reports say that millions of ducks have been released into the rivers of Burkina Faso. At first glance, this might look like some strange hobby or a random spectacle, but it's not. In reality, it is a carefully planned strategy filled with wisdom and purpose. These ducks are not just ordinary birds swimming in the water. They are living natural machines. They clean the rivers, eat harmful insects, and provide meat and eggs that give new strength to the people of Burkina Faso. But the real question is, why did Ibrahim Traoré release so many ducks into the rivers? What secret lies behind this massive operation? That's exactly what we'll uncover in today's story. Burkina Faso has long been a country struggling with food shortages, droughts, and famine. Its lands often dry up because of irregular rains, leaving fields barren and farmers hopeless. Traditional agriculture could no longer produce enough crops, nor provide sufficient feed for animals. As a result, the common man began struggling even for a single meal a day, and malnutrition made children and women weak and vulnerable. The rivers and lakes that once overflowed with fish slowly began to die. Overfishing, pollution, and water scarcity destroyed the natural balance. The people lost one of their most reliable sources of protein. In these difficult times, a major question stood before Ibrahim Traoré. How can I protect my people from hunger and disease? That's when he found the answer. Ducks. Ducks are unique creatures. They live both in water and on land. They provide eggs and meat, and the best part, they reproduce rapidly. By releasing millions of ducks into the rivers, Traoré aimed to bring life back to the rivers, make the waters active again, and at the same time create a new and sustainable source of food for the nation. This project directly targeted the root problems of hunger, poverty, and malnutrition, and offered a practical, long-term solution. This was not a random move. It was a visionary step, born from courage and compassion. Ibrahim Traoré turned an idea into a revolutionary mission. Soon after, large duck farms were established across the country. These farms provide a natural environment where ducks grow fast and begin producing thousands of eggs daily. Every day, millions of eggs are collected, and they have now become one of the country's main sources of nutrition. Where once children fell sick from protein deficiency, now the same children are growing stronger, healthier, and more energetic. The demand for eggs in Burkina Faso has always been high, but before this project, most eggs were imported from abroad, costing the government precious foreign exchange. Now, thanks to the success of this initiative, millions of local ducks are producing eggs at home. The country has freed itself from dependence on imports. This is not just self-sufficiency, it is freedom in the field of food. Today, eggs have reached even the poorest homes, prices in local markets have dropped, and affordable protein is available to every family. In fact, the government has gone one step further. It now exports millions of eggs to neighboring countries where demand is rising fast. Many African nations today are struggling with severe food shortages, and for them, the eggs of Burkina Faso have become a precious gift. Through this bold export initiative, not only are local farmers earning good profits, but the national economy is also gaining valuable foreign exchange. In this way, Ibrahim Traoré's duck project is solving two major problems at once. It's eliminating hunger within the country and strengthening the nation's trade beyond its borders. Thousands of people have found new employment through this farming system. Some workers are busy collecting eggs, others handle packing and transportation, while many more are involved in distributing them to local markets. This means everyone, directly or indirectly, is benefiting. This duck farming revolution is not just a business. It is a new hope for survival, a movement that has brought life, income, and dignity to thousands of families. Ibrahim Traoré's decision stands as proof that even the smallest creature can change the destiny of a nation when guided by vision and purpose. Now let's talk about the second gift of this revolution, duck meat, which has become another foundation of Burkina Faso's food transformation. Around the world, duck meat is considered a premium, nutrient-rich food. It contains high protein and low fat, making it one of the healthiest meats available. In the past, the people of Burkina Faso mostly depended on goat or chicken meat, but these were often expensive and out of reach for the poor. Today, with millions of ducks growing in farms and rivers across the nation, thousands of kilograms of fresh duck meat are being produced every single day. This meat is now widely available in local markets and affordable to ordinary people. For regions that once suffered the worst food shortages, duck meat has become nothing short of a blessing. Farmers who once survived only on dry bread and vegetables can now feed their families with cheap and high-quality meat. For children, it's a source of strength, and for adults, it provides energy to sustain hard labor in the fields. This isn't just about improving diets, it's about changing lives. The impact has gone beyond households. It has given a new direction to Burkina Faso's economy. Demand for duck meat is growing rapidly, both within the country and abroad. Burkina Faso has started to process, freeze, and export this meat to neighboring African nations, where it is sold as a valuable product. This means farmers' incomes are rising, and the nation is earning more foreign revenue than ever before. This duck farming initiative has turned into a powerful engine of growth, feeding the people, empowering the poor, and making Burkina Faso a symbol of innovation and self-reliance in Africa. This project didn't just solve the hunger problem, it also opened the doors to new employment opportunities across Burkina Faso. Some people now work in meat processing units, others in the supply chain, and many are involved in delivering the meat to hotels and restaurants across the country. In this way, the initiative has evolved beyond food. It has become a complete economic network that connects farmers, workers, traders, and even chefs in one powerful cycle of growth. But the miracle of this plan doesn't stop there. These ducks have also given new life to Burkina Faso's rivers and lakes. When millions of ducks swim together, the surface of the water stays in constant motion, increasing oxygen levels and allowing fish and other aquatic creatures to thrive once again. Places that once looked like dead water are now full of movement and life. Ducks naturally eat insects, algae, and harmful organisms present in the water. In doing so, they act as natural cleaners, purifying the rivers without any human-made filters or expensive equipment. Where humans once needed costly water treatment plants, these ducks are cleaning the rivers for free, powered only by nature itself. And that's not all. When the ducks move onto land, they enter the farm fields, eating pests that could destroy crops. This reduces the farmers' need for toxic pesticides and chemical sprays, protecting both the environment and their expenses. The result? Cleaner water, healthier crops, and lower costs for farmers, all thanks to these incredible birds. Ducks have also helped balance the effects of floods and droughts. Because they constantly stir the water, it never stagnates or becomes a breeding ground for disease. Instead, it remains fresh, clean, and usable for longer periods. Now, villagers can safely use the water from their rivers and ponds, knowing that millions of ducks are keeping this natural system alive. In every sense, ducks have given Burkina Faso not only food, but a new environment, a new life. These creatures have become nature's engineers, maintaining both land and water with silent efficiency, performing tasks that even modern machines could never do with such harmony. So, dear viewers, if you found this story inspiring and eye-opening, make sure to share this video with your friends and family. Let the world know how Ibrahim Traoré, through his visionary Duck Project, has opened new paths to fight hunger and poverty, using nothing but wisdom, nature, and courage. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon, so you never miss our upcoming stories of hope, innovation, and transformation. Your feedback means the world to us. Until next time, may peace and progress guide us all.